Hello, everyone. I'm Michelle. Today, I'm going to share with you the key barriers to the large-scale AI adoption in manufacturing and 6 strategies to enhance the human AI collaboration in manufacturing. So, about myself. I'm currently studying AI for business in Oxford University, and I'm also running a startup company in AI for business. Before that, I was the vice president and general manager in global 500 industrial companies. And before that, I used to manage 17 manufacturing companies in Asia Pacific region. And my education background is direct PhD in precision instrument and robotics. And also I have 2 master degrees, one in business management, one in AI. I think that is a short introduction about myself. So today, I think the agenda I try to cover are the following. So why I chose this subject as AI for manufacturing. The second is what are the key values and barriers we have today, global-wise, about AI in manufacturing, and what are the solutions we can see from the data we can collect today. And what will be the frame where we can use to enhance or implement AI in manufacturing. So the first question is why I chose the subject as AI in manufacturing. So if you look at this summary from Gartner, you can see that although AI is not implemented in manufacturing on large scale, we can probably see, well, now I probably see a little bit AI in manufacturing. However, if we look at the overall AI impact to all the industries, manufacturing will be the top impact industries in the coming years. So that is number one. That will be the highest impact in all the industries around us. So that is why it's so important. We know that it's going to happen and we should plan for that. The second part is this is about to grow fast at 44% CAGR in the coming years. So this is, I will say, extremely high speed comparing with all the say the normally 5% growth in the industries around us. And from the data I have on hand on say AI in in computer vision, we can see already global-wise, this industry is growing at a 25% CAGR. This is also a number that we cannot ignore because no matter we like it or not, it is happening. So I think that is the 2 data I want to put you on the same page about what is happening, without our notification, and what is going to have a major impact in the future. So the second part is why it is so AI will bring tremendous value to the manufacturing industry. Oh, I will say this is quite simple that we can see that functional-wise, AI will augment the human physical capabilities. And from the efficiency-wise, it will bring high efficiency. And from the quality-wise, it will avoid the the ignorance, the unstabilization of the human behavior. It will quite stable the quality performance of the product, and it can offer 24 times 7 hours of service. And it will reduce waste because you can have in-process control and in-process quality and in-process manufacture quality assurance. So, and the other part is it is going to bridge the barriers between, say, today we see a lot of barriers cross functions or across companies, etc. It will bring a fast connectivity in cross functions, across industries, cross companies. However, with all these values, it will all go into wrong direction if it is not focused on human. So that is why we say, despite all the values we have, we can see AI will bring to the manufacturing industry. The most important core to implement this strategy or to utilize this technology is to put human in the center and use these technologies to augment the human's intelligence and humans' physical capabilities. So that is I would say, the tone we would propose to implement AI in manufacturing. And then people will ask, what are the key barriers we see in the implementation? So I will put it in the three sectors. One is about ethics and regulation. So we probably see that if we, a lot of people say we can use AI to replace people. That I will say that's a typical ethical question is because we want people to be served. We want people to be augmented. We don't want AI to replace people because human is rare and very creative value. And from my personal experience in leading the manufacturing industry, I can tell you that I do see factories that have 100% or 99% automation 20 years ago because AI itself has history about 60 years. So 20 years ago, there are already some companies being so aggressive that they replace, maybe 90% of the factories into robots. However, after 20 years, if you look at that factory again, you will see all the outdated, legacy technology, which you have no idea how to use these machines. So that is why it's so important that we always put human as the leadership, put human in the center of all this automation and digitalization. So that is talking about the ethics. However, today ethics is the main, always say, top concerns about all this implementation of AI in manufacturing because people are worrying about losing jobs. All right, because must be something wrong in our implementation strategy. Second part is about regulation. I don't want to mention further about that because there are already introductions about this regulatory impact to the AI business already. And the second part is about, from the business perspective, we need to be aware that from business, we need to know that we want to have the customized solution to meet all the requirements from the industries. And we also want to have a high volume so that we can maximize the value of the business. Without this chip, if AI cannot offer a customized solution to the business, it will not succeed. If AI cannot make money for the business, it will not succeed. So from both sides, we need to know how to manage the profitability and also the scalability of this of the AI technology. And the third part is about AI technology itself is how to implement AI technology. Should we have a systematic or we say large scale implementation of AI everywhere, or we should focus on certain niche market? The second part is about today. A lot of people complain about the efficiency. Say, well, if I go to some AI server or platform, it goes so slowly, and the calculation takes time, and it is not efficient today. So instead of using AI or spend years of data collection to train a model, I prefer to use human. So I think that these are all the challenges we see today to implement AI in manufacturing. And as Kissinger said that if you don't know where you're going, so every road will get you nowhere. So that is, I say today, I want to discuss with you all about where are we going and how we can go together successfully. So if we go to the six strategies one by one, which is to basically solve the challenges to answer the questions I raised just now. The first part is about regulation. So when I talk to a lot of entrepreneurs, or especially AI startups, they are worrying or concerning about the limitation or constraint from the regulation. However, I would offer a different view that we should utilize this regulation because it seems that the governments or the public have already helped us to identify the main concerns from our customers or main risks we will face when we implement AI. So instead of against the regulation or try to avoid following the regulation, I would say that let's utilize it and utilize all these regulations in data, regulations about education, about the environment management, environment security, and to implement this AI. It will give us a long-term success instead of, say, maybe short-term increase of the sales, however, higher risk in the future. And the second part is on the right, you will see that this is a survey coming from 632 companies about why after they implement AI, these projects failed in the companies. So what are the main failure reasons of the AI implementation in manufacturing? So we can see that the top two, if we don't talking about they don't know how to implement or deploy the AI technology, the top one, it will be the concerns about the AI ethics, right? Fairness and the buyers. So I think this is something we must face, and we must plan in advance about how to put human in the center, how to train our people, train our employees to enable them to use AI technology, and how to design our AI solution to manifest the human's creativity and really have all the human employees to become a superhero or Superman in the AI implementation or in manufacturing. So I think that is second part. I want to say that when you plan for AI implementation in manufacturing, we need to focus, or we say, first, make sure that a human must be accountable for all the results of AI decisions. So that is first thing. Second part is we need to always respect the feelings of our employees and get their buy-in. Because our experience shows that if we don't have buy-in from your employees, even they being forced to implement the AI, you will always go into trouble in certain. Oops, can you still see my screen? Oh my, okay, it's back. So let me share again.
Yeah, please share it.
Okay. Sorry. So I think the second part is we must have the buy-in from our employees because there will be lots of uncertainties and risks. We don't use our employees inside to implement and deploy the AI implementation together with us. And the third part is to about delegation of decision-making process. We also need to understand which part of decision can be delegated and which cannot. So that is the also the suggestion given about how to respect ethics and to assure our success in AI in manufacturing. And then we talk about the business. According to the big data, or probably a lot of people know that once in any disruptive innovation, once there is a dominant design or dominant solution come up, and there will be a lot of we will see a boom of the revenue of both demand and supply. So that is what we say that when we try to implement AI solution, we need to focus on those technologies or those design that is close to the dominant solutions. And instead of trying at the very beginning phase, you can try many solutions. However, it will be mainly the dominant design will help us to get the maximum volume from customers. However, it is also important for us to understand that if we ignore this dominant design technology, and once our competitors use them, or once it is launched in society, no matter we like it or not, it will replace the existing technology. So just like digital camera, camera replace the traditional cameras, and just like all these, IoTs, digitalizations, it will just happen once technology has become a dominant technology solution. So we need to always be aware about what is coming up about the new technology, especially in the AI age. The second part is we need to utilize all these technologies and get ready to utilize these technologies. So that is about the second part is how to maximize the value of AI and make our business profitable. So that is about the profitability and about the cost of AI. So there are a lot of so when I talk to many entrepreneurs, when they talk about AI, they probably only know ChatGPT or Copilot. So this kind of large language model. However, I would like to bring on the table that there are multiple types of AI solutions. We don't have to always use the supervised learning uh, because in some cases, it might not be the best solution to solve the problem. So we need to have the confidence and the knowledge about the available AI solutions or AI technologies. And with the proper combination of these solutions, we can dramatically reduce the cost of this AI solution. Otherwise, if everybody only use large language model, it will it will just burn too much energy and waste too much resources unnecessarily. So that is important that every company need to have the confidence to identify what are the right AI technology for your company instead of just simply adopt the large language model or use this because it's too expensive to always use large language model in all the scenarios. Um, and then the fifth part about technology about whether we should go to we should implement AI in every process is our company. When we call all in AI, is it necessary that we start to turn over our current process and 100% use AI to replace them? So here I would remind or put it on discussion that because AI it is a mimic, is a replacement, always a simulation about the human intelligence. So you can imagine how large its impact will be because the companies are all about the human, the customers are all about the human. So it is in our view that I will recommend that we focus on small implementation of AIs in certain replacement. I won't recommend to have a large scale implementation or adoption of AI solutions everywhere. So that is the recommendation here that we should be aware that very tiny mimic of the human intelligence can create a huge amount of impact to the society and to the company as well. So I can also demonstrate that later in the example. And the sixth part is about the why today we see a lot of concern about the calculation efficiency or about the AI technology. Because if you look at the right hand, there are two charts. On top one, the green line represents the very famous Moore's law. So that means all the semiconductors are going to have a twice capacity in every 2 years. However, if you look at the transformer, the requirement of transformer is about 750 times growth in every 2 years. So in other words, the very famous model is not suitable to support our requirement for AI computation power. So and also the bottom chart on the right is also showing the red line is about the requirements from deep learning, and the gray line representing our capability in hardware development. So in other words, no matter from the hardware development or from the overall requirements for computing power from the transformer and deep learning, we do not have enough capacity to be wasted. So that is the sixth strategy. We say that we would like to reduce our requirement to the computation power, our computation burden, and utilize the AI technology and to design the proper solution to use AI to replace the repetitive works. So to summarize it all, when we look at or when we evaluate the solutions offered from the maybe consulting company or AI company, I would recommend to follow this ETB model. This is my personal my design about the framework when I used in the consultancy and in supporting business in the digital transformation. So it will be ETB, which means that from ethics, from business, from technology perspective, to evaluate this solution that you offer to the customers or you are going to adopt to your company. So for every category, it will be you will evaluate the impact from the complementary angles. For ethics, evaluate from the regulatory and from moral, and from business, evaluate from the business growth opportunity and from the cost you're going to pay. And from technology-wise, evaluate the efficiency of your technology solution and the reach of your or scalability of your technology. So that will be the ETB model you can use in your future implementation of AI strategy. So about us, we are a small group organized in launched at Oxford University in Q4 last year. So around 4 months so far. So we are the business service. We are problem solver because we are keen to explore business opportunities from all the big data, from the market intelligence, and we try to find the best business opportunities for companies. And from we are also problem solvers because we try to use the leading technology of AI to support the business to solve their burning issues. And we are also technology geek because we are part of the Oxford Computer Science Machine Learning Institution. So where we are going to continue to explore the opportunities of new technology of AI and to find the best solutions. So our working model follows research, and we going to use this research output to plan the implementation to solve problems of business and to help business to grow fast as much as possible. And we use project management team to implement all these projects following our AI human collaboration model. And we are going to monitor the efficiency of this implementation and to continuously support the business to succeed. So the example just showed is one example about we have developed recently about the computer vision inspection solution. So we can see that it's only a tiny replacement of traditional inspection process into and by using AI to enhance it. However, the application scenarios can cover lots of industries and improve efficiency everywhere. So this is just one example to show that how we combine standardized solution in AI visual inspection and to support the customized needs in every industries. And one thing to emphasize is because the normal computer vision inspection solutions in the world today is using supervised learning. And this solution basically requires all the companies to accumulate the defect samples to, say, millions or trillions in order to train the model. However, the technology we use is to have 0 defect samples, so which enables us to train the model quickly and implement on large scale in every industry. So this is just one example how to implement the 6 strategies I mentioned just now into one tiny solution. Yeah, this is my LinkedIn address and my email address. Feel free to add me on LinkedIn or send me email.